G'day guys and welcome to another episode of Career Mode. There's going to be a lot of games in this episode, so I hope you guys do enjoy. And yeah, thanks for all the support on the previous episodes. But here you see we start off with our backup keeper, Tom Heaton, having a silk because he's not getting that much game time and he wants to be re-signed, so I'll go ahead and do that, even though I'll probably look to sell him, to be honest, because Emi Martinez is obviously better than him and I feel like I can possibly get a better backup in the future. But yeah, it's always good to make sure to re-sign your players and then just move them on if you don't want them anyway. But you see there the computer was going to offer him more money than they should have, so I lowered it just a bit and he was more than happy to stay at the club. But yeah, our first game's going to be up against Manchester City. Very tough, very tough game. So if we come away with even a draw, I'd be happy with that because I believe we have Liverpool up next, so Manchester City and Liverpool back-to-back games. It's going to be very tough. And Manchester City are very much, and Liverpool are very much title contenders in this. And as you see, they're on the attack early with Aguero to De Bruyne, and Martinez makes a good save there early on. But you know Man City are going to have a lot of chances during this game as Rodri finds Aguero to Bernardo with a great ball through to De Bruyne, and Martinez makes another great save. He was immaculate in today's match. He was be close to man of the match during this game because he was so good in the sticks. And Aguero with a little skill move over to Phil Foden, the young Englishman. Back to him and Aguero having a lot of the ball, and Aguero just goes by me and hits one far post. Martinez maybe should have got a hand to that one, but if you let Aguero get the ball in the box, you know it's most likely going in the back of the net. And they have a corner now. Martinez gets a hand to it. We're not totally clear yet, but now we are with Barkley running it to Watkins, to Traore. He's got pace and we're on the counter. This is why corners are so dangerous. And he lobs it over the top to Watkins. Can Watkins bring it down and score? And he does. He gets it past Edison. And he ties it up right on half-time. From a Manchester City corner, we go on the counter-attack and make them pay. And now we're even looking for a winner early on here in the second half with Barkley to Traore. Through to Cash. Matty Cash. What can he do? Doesn't put the cross in. Plays it back to Traore, who sees McGinn. McGinn to Grealish, and Grealish finesses it home into the far corner. I definitely didn't think that was going in. It just looked like such a weak shot. And to be honest, I feel like it was pretty weak, but the placement was just so good and he's put us ahead. And we managed to hold on to the lead all the way to stoppage time. Will Manchester City have a final goal in them? They get it to Aguero, who plays it back to Rodri. To Torres. Torres cuts it across, but Mings is there to clear it. And that should be it. It is. And we managed to get all 3 points against Manchester City at home at Villa Park. And we actually had a good game against them too. Martinez really saved our bacon there a few times as well. As you see there, we're looking to get rid of Heaton. And another monthly scouting report comes in here. Gonna reject, obviously, the scrubs and then continue scouting the good ones and maybe sign one or two. But yeah, you see these young English guys. Our scouts really been coming in handy, and hopefully in the future we might see a couple of these guys, depending on how popular the series is and if you guys want to see a really long career mode. More than happy to keep this one going, having a lot of fun with it so far, as I've mentioned before, obviously. But yeah, let's check the squad report now. We've just got 2 guys in there. We've got Albie Bryan, Cam/centre forward, 5-star skills, 3-star weak foot. And this guy, Jacob Long, right wing/cam with 5-star, 5-star. Looks to be an absolute beast. As you see, our next game is going to be up against Liverpool. No Salah, it looks like starting anyway. They've got Shaqiri out on the right. And the Van Dijk and Matip in the back line. And they've brought in Saul in the midfield. But 26 minutes in and we go on the attack here, looking to take a lead. Watkins to Barkley. Those two have been scoring all the goals, it seems like. Cash. Will he whip it in or will he go all the way? Cuts right to the byline. Finds Watkins, who just scuffs his shot and misses the target. Very disappointing. You don't see that too often from Watkins. But he's got a chance to redeem himself. No, that's Grealish. And Grealish misses it near post. Jeez, we've missed a couple big chances. And we go ahead into the second half now. Will Liverpool make us pay? Firmino to Saul. To Mane. Mane, one of the best players in the Premier League. Finds Firmino. Firmino gets it taken away, but a beautiful skill move and finds Fabinho, who puts it into an open net. I was just speechless for a second there because I don't know how Firmino managed to do that. But we're looking to equalise now through Watkins. He hits it out wide to target, and he sees Barkley, and Barkley's gonna play a 1-2 with McGinn. And it comes off Van Dijk. I think Barkley might have been offside, but it came off Van Dijk, and you don't see that very often. An error from Van Dijk, and Barkley pounces and equalises, and all the Liverpool players hit the floor because they know that they might have just lost the game here. But they do have a chance for a late winner. Fabinho has been on the ball forever, finds Shaqiri, tries to get by Mings, but Mings puts in a crunching tackle, and we're not going to have a chance to counter. But we managed to pick up a point against Liverpool, and all 3 against Man City. So if you told me before these 2 games that I'd pick up 4 points, I would have taken it. Probably I would have taken 3 points, to be honest, just get 1 win out of those 2 games. But you see there, we managed to get rid of Heaton to Southampton. They're happy to pay 2.1 mil, so I'm going to accept that, and hopefully they'll get the deal sorted out, which they do. And the next match is going to be against Crystal Palace, where I brought in a few players that haven't been playing too much, like Nakamba, House, and Max Aarons, just to try to get their sharpness a bit more up to scratch. Even though I don't like the sharpness system at all, I will try and mix up the team to try to keep those guys happy and fresh. But you see Zaha, the Crystal Palace's star man, puts them in front early on, and we go all the way to the second half now, midway through the second half, and they get it to Zaha again, who does me. Didn't even need to do anything, I just ran past him. Very poor defending by my centre-back in House, and Crystal Palace win 2-0. You see there we had about the same chances, but Zaha was just far too clinical, and you see the other results around the ground there. Make sure to pause if you want to see them. But next match is against Leicester. See, I'm starting Wesley up front instead of Watkins for this one. But Leicester, basically from kickoff, go on the front foot, and Mings gets absolutely done there by Vardy. Vardy's pace was too good, but Martinez makes a clutch save. And a very important save too early on. And Edwards with the ball. He's been quite quiet since I brought him in. Hopefully I can see some production from him soon. But we get to Wesley, and Wesley with a great strike and finish there. Gets it by Kasper Schmeichel, and we got 1-0. 15 minutes in. Definitely making that striker position hard, although Watkins has been very good, but if Wesley keeps performing, I won't be able to keep him out. And Barkley sees him over the top here. Wesley tries to chip the keeper, and have absolutely fluffed it there. I believe I've done that before as well. With Wesley, I think, again, don't know why I try to chip those. I should probably just go for power or placement, but for some reason the chip just seems to be the right option during the moment. We get to Grealish here, and he tries to curl one. Comes off the post and hits Schmeichel. Luckily for him, it wasn't an own goal, but Grealish very unlucky there with a great shot. But Leicester looking to equalise here through Under, and he somehow still has the ball, fires it, but I think Martinez made a big save there and managed to secure us all 3 points as we win 1-0. So that's a clean sheet at least for us. Not sure if we're going to be able to get that objective done of 5 consecutive clean sheets, I think it was. That's very tough. We see here against Newcastle, we see the runner Grealish. He's in over the top, and he's going to volley it on his non-preferred left foot, and a great finish by the captain. And he puts us up just after 5 minutes into this one. And Newcastle are just no match for Jack Grealish. He tries to whip one, but it forces a great save out of Dubravka. Don't know what was better, the shot or the save, to be honest. But we're on the attack again here, not slowing down at all. We find Traore, and he tries to hit one, but it gets deflected, goes back to him. And then Grealish is in acres of space, just in front of the penalty area. And all of a sudden, he's got a brace in the first half, and this looks like the Jack Grealish game. And unfortunately, it's come against Newcastle, as he takes a corner now. And we head at home with Ollie Watkins. Not sure what Dubravka was doing there. I feel like he should have done better. But all of a sudden, it's 3-0 on half-time, and this game's basically over. Unless Newcastle make a heroic comeback, and they get one early on here through Almiron. A good finish there. But Barkley has all day on the ball and just waits for Grealish to get into the space, and Grealish gets his hat-trick on the 70th minute, 4-1. And yes, now you can celebrate, Aston Villa fans. This one is for sure over. No chance of relinquishing this one. But Newcastle were still fighting. They knew they probably wouldn't be able to get anything out of this, but they go forward through their star man, in my opinion. St. Maximin gets another one on the board, so pretty poor defending from us, especially after just having a clean sheet. I wanted to keep that run of solid defending going, but we couldn't. We then find Barkley, who's going to hit it across the keeper again, and all of a sudden we've put 5 on the board. We're a very good attacking team, especially according to the stats in the Premier League. And Jack Grealish is going to go ahead and get the game ball with 3 goals. Might have even had an assist. I think he did, because I think we scored from the corner. So it's 3 goals and at least 1 assist for Jack Grealish. An absolute masterclass from him. You see all those chances, 10 shots on target for us for 5 goals. Great game from us. And we've picked up a lot of points in this episode. And I've shown you guys quite a few games, so hopefully I'll be able to get through the season a bit quicker for you. Try to put some more games in per episode. But you see here we have another monthly scouting report. Gonna reject this one. Only want guys with mid-90s potential and high overall mostly. But yeah, you see, I normally scout the 90 guys for a couple months and then I'll sign them just to make sure they don't get stolen away from me. You see here we've got 3 guys in the youth squad now. Adding Jaden Warren, I think, is our most recent one. 17 years of age, left wing. Look like he's going to be a problem in the years to come for many other teams. But yeah, that's going to be it for me, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Make sure to drop a like, comment, subscribe if you guys enjoyed. Really enjoying this, and I hope you guys are too. And yeah, let me know if you want me to get any players during the next transfer window. We're coming up to that point soon, so yeah, let me know. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Peace.